guys! So gagawa daw this morning si Mr. ng blueberry waffle. Kaya gumawa muna tayo ng coffee para ready na pag gising niya. Come on guys! Alright, so double Keurig siya. So usually ito yung gusto ni Hubby na coffee. Dito naman yung gusto mo na may mga flavor. So we will do it now. So first, lagyan natin ito ng tubig. And now, we have the coffee filter. Lagyan natin dyan ng coffee. So, usually 2 spoons yung ginagamit namin. Maliit na lang. Ubusin ko na lang to. Parang madami ah. Yan. Tapos, ilagay lang natin dito. So, minix ni Hubby dito yung regular at saka yung strong ba yan na coffee? Siguro yung term. Yan. Dahil malaking yung gagawin natin, yung pots, ito yung susundutin natin. Then, 10 cups. Yan na. So, mag-i-start na dyan mag-pour yung fresh hot coffee. Okay. See ya mamaya sa breakfast namin. Waffles! Ano siya? Blueberry?
Yep, blueberry
waffle.
with maple syrup.
With maple syrup.
Early in the morning. Oh, coffee.
Earlier.
I left my coffee. You got yours.
Waffles a la Nicolas. Taste the blueberry. A little bit sour.
The blueberries are?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really control how the blueberries taste. Sometimes they're sweet, sometimes they're tart. You can put sweetener on the blueberries. Some people will do that. But there's already so much to sweeten the waffle. We've got the syrup and everything else.
How's yours?
Mine's okay. My blue, maybe you just got a sour blueberry.
Yeah, it seemed like the orange last night.
Mm. Better that time?
Mm.
No?
Now I put lots of syrup. Now it's
Too sweet.
Oh my. Can't make it perfect though. The first time we have this, I mean, you make it.
Well, it's the first time for me to put blueberries
Blueberry,
in.
yeah.
We usually don't buy blueberries.
Cool.
This was a bit of a treat for us. Usually, I'll flavor it with banana, or if we're out of bananas, I'll put in cinnamon, or the hot chocolate mix for your hot chocolates. I'll throw in a packet and make chocolate waffles.
You can have strawberry next time.
I was thinking that too. Or raspberry. But then to put on top, we usually put on maple syrup. But there's lots of things you can put on a waffle. You can put jam. You can put whipped cream. A lot of people like. You can put ice cream on a waffle. You've seen me put ice cream on a waffle before.
Early morning.
Yeah. You can put Nutella on a waffle.
Yeah.
Some people will even put peanut butter on a waffle.
It's just hard for me to eat ice cream in early morning with your coffee.
It's understandable, but I mean, you gotta remember, waffles are a cake. We're eating cake right now for breakfast. And a lot of people accompany cake with ice cream. So it's really not that different. The only difference is, like you said, it's early in the morning. But that's, I believe that's a Belgian thing to put, it's Belgian or Dutch to put ice cream on a waffle. And where I used to live in Korea, there was this little waffle place between my home and my school. And they would make a waffle. They'd make it right in front of you while you ate it. And they would put 2 or 3 scoops of ice cream on the waffle, and then they'd wrap it like a taco and hand it to you in a little paper cup, and you just eat it like a taco as you walk down the street. Ice cream wrapped around, or a waffle wrapped around ice cream.
Yeah, I remember that when I went there.
Yeah.
We bought it from that small store.
Yeah, the little stall, the little shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
it wasn't
that.
like a sit-down restaurant.
Exactly. I miss that place. I also we went to that fried chicken place. That was so cheap, right?
Well, which one? Was this the one that served just fried chicken, or was this the one that would bring out like a trough of kettle chips with fried chicken on top?
No, the first one.
First one.
I don't think so. I was able to taste the second one.
That one, the second one, it was so good if you'd been drinking. You'd go there, and usually you'd be there with a bunch of friends or coworkers, and they'd bring out this big long bowl, but it was basically like a trough, filled with kettle chips, and these kettle chips were piping hot, like the oil was still sizzling on them. And then it was like a bed of kettle chips, and then on top of it was just fried crispy chicken, just all the way down the trough. And then we'd order a big pitcher of beer, and they'd put a cold pitcher down, and everyone would just be drinking.
So see, that's your pollutant without even knowing it. You're having pollutant. So that's also your dinner.
I guess, because usually after work, we just go straight to the bar. And so I guess, yeah, that was our dinner. Because Korea was a great place to be young, because it's just as expensive, or just as cheap, I should say. It's just as cheap to eat out as it is to cook your own meals. So there's no reason not to just go out and hit up a restaurant or hit up a bar every night after work. Very social that way. See here, most people can't afford to eat out regularly. It's just too expensive, so people eat in, which is nice, but it's not very social, you know. Whereas in Korea, like almost every evening you're spending with your friends, your coworkers, you're going out because it's just so cheap.
It's affordable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not paying big amount for the rent.
Yeah, rent was really cheap. I should say rent was not cheap, rent was free. But you got this tiny, tiny little apartment. And
it was fun though.
Yeah.
You manage it. Oh my god, it was so small.
But
like our bedroom size. No, our kitchen size.
But I had friends who were not married, but they're married now, but they weren't at the time. And you know, obviously they wanted to live together, so they talked it out with the school, and they basically got a house. They rented a house every month, and that way they got to live together. They obviously spent more, but I think some of the rent was still covered by the school up to a certain amount.
That was amazing! Salamat, Dong!
Not a bad breakfast.
Yeah, thank you so much. So that's our breakfast. I need to, what is this? Change now.
Alright.
That's our breakfast, guys. I hope you have fun.
Enjoy.